seen it with my own eyes.
Since I have gold, I'm gonna buy some mana potions.
That's what I've always said. Don't tell this to anyone.
Show me.
Now that's typical. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Really, how interesting. Don't tell this to anyone.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
If I hadn't seen it, now that's typical, isn't it?
Can't go on like this forever.
But there, where Adanos stood, was a place in which Enos and Beliar had no power.
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
There you are again.
Been known a long time.
Got my own opinion about that.
You listen to the wrong people.
I don't know why I get so...
Halt! Only the citizens of the town and the king's troops can get into the upper end of the town.
It can't go on like this forever.
You dare stand in the way of a representative of Innos?
No, of course not. The entrance is open to the Chosen of Innos.
Pray to Innos for this sacrilege.
Yes, Chosen One.
You wait and see.
I knew that would be a problem.
Tell me that isn't true.
What's new?
Since the collapse of the barrier, open trade with the big farmer has abruptly stopped. Who knows what he's plotting? There's something fishy going on.
He really didn't deserve that.
Ah, you again. So, you actually managed to get into the upper quarter. Where did you get that robe?
I have passed the test of fire.
Incredible. Then what is happening here must be the will of Innos. There are some things you must heed here. Otherwise, you will wind up outside as fast as you got in here. You're only allowed to enter the merchants' buildings. You can recognize them by the signs over the door, just so there are no misunderstandings.
I don't know why.
The other buildings belong to important citizens. There is nothing there for you, even if you are now a member of the Order of Innos. The important citizens of this town live in this quarter, so treat them with respect. Do we understand each other?
Sure.
You can't rely on that.
Do you know anything about a stone creature from the stone circle at Lobar's farm?
Certainly, we destroyed it. It was a threat to the surrounding farms. Why do you ask?
I've got my own opinion about that.
Do you think that's normal?
That stone monster, you mean? As far as I know, the water mages are taking care of it. I don't give it much thought. We have our tasks here in town and in the Valley of Mines.
I see.
You mustn't believe everything you
I'm
hear.
looking for metal fragment of a ring ornament. It should have been somewhere near Lobart's stone circle.
Yes, there was such a thing. The stone creature was carrying it. I thought it was a rune of magic. I gave it to Lord Hagen. I have no idea whether he's still got it.
That was quite obvious.
Where can I find Lord Hagen?
He's in the town hall, at the end of the upper quarter. But you will not be admitted there without a good reason.
Has anything exciting happened lately?
No.
I wouldn't be so sure.
That was no big deal.
How's business?
Not so great. Back when the barrier was still in place, times were better. The prisoners would scrape boxes and boxes of ore from the mines, and my ships then brought it to the mainland. On their way back, they bought food and other wares. But now we're cut off from the mainland, and I have to rely on the farmers for supplies.
Tell me that isn't true.
How do you make a living now?
Right now, I'm living off my savings. But if I can't get back into business, times are gonna get rough for me.
That's not what I heard.
You should really have known better.
And there's more, believe me.
That's been known a long time.
Halt! Only men who are in service to the king may enter the town hall.
I am a fire magician.
Yes, of course. Forgive me, Chosen One, but I'm only doing my duty.
That's not what I heard.
I have already heard of you. Lothar has reported that you wish to speak with me. You are the stranger who has demanded the Eye of Innos. I am Lord Hagen, Paladin of the King, warrior of our Lord Innos, and Commander-in-Chief of Corinus. I have much to do, so do not waste my time. Tell me, rather, why you are here.
I'm looking for a metal ornament. It should have been by the stone circle near Lobar's farm.
If you mean this thing here, we suspected that it might be a magical rune, but it turned out to be completely worthless. You can have it if you like. I have no use for it.
The hosts of evil are gathering very close to here, in the Valley of Mines.
In the Valley of Mines? We have dispatched an expedition there. We are also aware of reports that say the pass there is occupied by orcs. But thus far, no news has reached me of an army of evil. What army is that supposed to be?
An army of dragons who have gathered hosts of their minions around them.
Dragons? According to the old scriptures, it is many centuries since dragons were last sighted. Tell me, why should I believe a word you say?
But the question isn't whether you can believe me. The question is whether you can afford not to believe me when I tell the truth.
As long as I have no proof, I cannot afford to send even more men there.
So you want me to bring you proof?
Precisely. Cross the pass and go to the Valley of Mines. Once there, seek out the expedition, and when you have found them, speak to Commander Garond. If anyone knows the situation there, he will. If he confirms your words, then I am prepared to help you.
Does that mean you'll hand over the Eye of Innos to me?
The Eye of Innos? Good. Bring me proof, then I shall see to it that you are permitted to wear the amulet.
Then can I say I've got your word on this matter?
You can, for you have it.
What do you know about the Eye of Innos?
It is a divine artifact. In the old prophecies, it is mentioned in connection with dragons. However, the scriptures also say that only a chosen of Innos can wear it.
I am a chosen of Innos.
Then perhaps it will be possible for you to wear the amulet.
How am I supposed to get across the pass?
I shall give you the key to the gate to the pass. However, you will have to find your own way through the ranks of the orcs. May Innos protect you.
Why have you come to Corinus?
We are on an important mission for the kingdom. Our orders come directly from King Robar. I told you that we have sent an expedition to the Valley of Mines. That is the reason for our presence.
I used to say that myself.
It's a bad business. That will never change.
Hey, you!
My name is Ludero. I buy and sell all kinds of things.
What wares do you have to offer?
Well, especially rare and unusual things. So far, I've always managed to fulfill my customers' wishes.
Are you looking for anything in particular?
Yes, for my current assignment, I need the claws of a snapper. But not just any old claws. It would have to be something special. The claws of a mighty beast who has killed many men already, or something like that.
Where can I find snappers?
There are a few of them on this island, but most of them live in the Valley of Mines.
And what's in it for me?
I could find you a rune stone.
I'll see what I can do. Show me your ware.
That's what I've always said. That's what I've always said.
That's not what my husband thinks.
That's not what I heard.
Welcome, traveler. Looking for a fine potion? I have a large selection and reasonable prices. And my potions are much better than the stuff that Zurus sells.
Show me your wares.
It's my pleasure, Reverend Brother.
That's what I've always said.
I'll take these.
Who says things like that?
Mana as well.
Don't tell me that.
These are bad times.
Go away. Don't tell me that.
The things I could tell you.
Everybody knows by now.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Who says things like
Gonna talk to Wambo later. I was thinking about not talking to paladins here, but I'll do it.
What does it mean to be a paladin?
A paladin is a warrior of Innos. He lives in order to serve him and fights in order to do him honor. In return, the gift of magic is bestowed upon us. The magic of runes, which we are granted as recognition for our deeds.
Can you teach me something?
I only instruct paladins.
According to the reports I've received, the Valley of Mines is a dangerous place. Make sure to equip yourself well before you leave.
How is the situation on the mainland?
The war isn't won yet, although the royal troops are already driving back the orcs. But small bands of orcs are gathering in many places, trying to scatter our army. They fight without honor and without faith, and therefore we shall prevail in the end.
Can you teach me?
I only instruct the followers of our order.
Hey! How are things?
We still don't have any news from our detachment in the Valley of Mines. That is very disturbing.
I love how they talk to you differently now when you are a fire mage.
Hey, you! What's new?
We still don't have any news from our detachment in the...
Hey, you, wait a minute. You're headed for the Valley of Mines, aren't you?
And?
Here's a bargain. You give me a report on what's going on with the ore, and for that I will get you a rune stone.
I'll see what I can do.
While before the paladins were like, don't talk to me, boy.
I went to see Lord Hagen.
And? You didn't bother him with your dragon tales, did you?
Yes, I did.
Tell me this isn't true.
He sent me to get him some proof.
Well then, good luck. What a lunatic.
We can only wait and see.
It's not what I heard.
And the human slew the beast.
I have a message for Master Isgaroth. He guards the shrine in front of the monastery. If you run this errand for me, you get to choose your own reward.
I'll do it.
Good. Then take the message and choose one of these spell scrolls. When you have delivered the message, I shall reward you accordingly.
Give me the ice arrow.
Good. So be on your way to Master Isgaroth now.
I am ready to join the Ring of Water.
So you delivered your message to Lord Hagen?
Yes, but he sent me to the Valley of Mines so I could get him proof of my words.
You must decide what you want to do next. To me, it was important that he should get the message. Now it's up to him to act, or to wait for your proof. As far as you are concerned, you have proven that you are indispensable to us. You shall be one of our children, and go forth into the world in our name to do the bidding of Adanos. I consign to you this ring of water. May it help you find your allies, and together with them, preserve the balance of this world. You are the first fire magician among our children. I am especially happy about that. May Adanos protect you. And now, go and meet your brothers. They will await you in the tavern The Dead Harpy and accept you into our community. You probably know the tavern. It lies on the way to Onar's farm. Do not forget to wear your ring, so your brothers will recognize you as one of their own.
Hey, you! Show me your wares.
I'll buy the mushrooms, because I'm gonna need them this time.
And Enos in his wisdom did so. But Adanos feared for the day in which the beast would return to the land.
There you are again. Harrod has finally finished that damn assignment for the Paladins. That means that I can now offer you some new weapons. Are you interested?
Show me your wares.
It is an honor to me that a representative of our holy church should show an interest in my wares.
Don't tell this to anyone. He simply talks too much.
Show me your...
He'd better shut up.
You don't say.
Everybody knows by now.
Show me your...
Who says things like that?
And he works all day, too.
Everybody knows by now.
Don't tell this to anyone.
He simply talks too much.
Ah, there you are again.
Who says
Canthar was trying to trick you and to get your booth for himself, but I've turned him over to the city guard.
Then you've made an enemy of a dangerous man. I've known the bastard for a long time, and he's always wanted my place for himself. Take this weapon as a token of my gratitude.
Who says things like that?
Show me your...
That's not what my husband thinks.
He had better shut up.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
Don't tell this to anyone.
Show me your wares.
He'd better shut up.
Go away. Don't tell me that.
Go away, don't tell me that.
That's an open secret.
He can't keep anything to himself.
Nothing to be had there. Show me your wares.
Certainly, brother of the ring.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
I heard that the ring is going to meet in your tavern.
That's right.
There's nothing you can
They
do
should
about
be
it.
starting just about now. I wonder what's taking them so long.
No big deal.
They should be here before long.
We'll see.
There's another
One
of those
less
scummy
monster
beasts.
around.
One less monster around.
Now let me show you a cool trick about summoning a goblin skeleton. So, remember the mana staff that I bought? This staff gives you more mana. So, you can unequip it, equip it, and summon more skeletons. And you can do that as much as you want.
Nothing
That
there.
way you can have an army of goblin skeletons.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
That will never change.
I'd have gone about it differently.
All right, my young friend. We have come together here to celebrate your admission to the Ring of Water. The boys who are present here will keep an eye out for you from today on. Of course, there are others who also belong to the Ring of Water, so be careful. Whether you do us a service or mess things up, we are going to learn about it. Here, take the armor of our community. Wear it with pride, but never in town or in other inhabited areas. Remember, we must not be exposed. Nobody must therefore be told who the members of the Ring of Water are. Nobody talks about the Ring of Water. That's our foremost rule. Stick to it. Any more questions?
What about weapons then?
The weapon of the ring is the quarterstaff, but everyone uses whatever arms he is most comfortable with. Here's one of our staffs. I never really figured out how to use it, but maybe you can handle the thing.
What kind of help can I get from you?
I can show you how to become more dexterous. If you need help with wielding close combat weapons, talk to Cord. He is a master of the blade. Gon will gladly show you the proper way to gut animals. Martin can tell you a lot about the paladins. Cavalorn will teach you sneaking around, one-handed combat, and archery. Orlin will always have a warm chamber and a bed waiting for you. And for anything related to magic, talk to Vatras.
I couldn't care less.
I've got to go.
Fine. Then don't let us keep you. Now go directly to Vatras and ask him to give you your first task. Brothers of the Ring. Let us now return to our duties. The bandit attacks are still going on. We must see to it that this menace is stopped. Adanos, preserve the balance of this world.
No one really wants to hear that.
Wait a minute. Welcome to the ring, my friend. Wait a minute. Vatras will give you your next assignment.
Welcome to the Ring of Water, brother. You should go see Vatras now.
A fresh face in our midst. Welcome to the Ring of Water. Vatras wants to see you. You better go see him now.
So you're the new fellow, eh? Welcome among us, brother of the ring. Go to Vatras first, perhaps then I'll have time for you.
I'd have gone about it differently. I'm staying out of it.
Show me your wares.
Certainly.
That's all just gossip.
I used to say that myself.
That's been known a long time.
Can't rely on that. Nothing to be had there.
Hey! I carry a message from Vatras.
What is this message?
It's a letter. Here.
Good. You can tell Vatras that I have received the message. Take these potions as a reward for your service. They will surely be of use to you.
Show me.
May Innos watch over you.
Now I can get the second circle
Could have told you that before.
Teach me the second circle of magic.
Enter now the second circle and learn to work even more powerful magic. But also remember that you bear responsibility, not to me and not to Pyrokar, but to Innos. He shows you the direction, but your deeds form the path.
Is it really true?
Teach me.
Could have told you that before.
Justice will prevail in the end.
Teach me the third circle of magic.
It is not yet time for you to learn the third circle.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
That's because I cannot learn the third circle in this chapter.
I need a few things.
2 runes, I'll take that.
That's nothing new.
Any news?
Not at the moment.
I carry news of Lord Hagen. He wants proof for the presence of the dragons and the army of evil. So I shall go down to the Valley of Mines and get him his proof.
Good. You will follow this order then. The paladin Sergio is to escort you to the pass. May Enos protect you.
Is there anything else you want to tell me?
No, not.
I'm no better off myself.
I don't need an escort, but I'll do it for the showcase.
He never would have thought of that himself.
Teach me.
You should have known better.
That's all just gossip.
Never gonna change that.
Hey, you! Teach me.
Now, Fireball is a very good spell, and as you can see, it costs 10 learning points.
Hey, you! Show me your... Teach me. You are to escort me to the pass.
Good. Then I shall do that. I know the way, so follow me.
I'm staying out of it.
He insisted he knew better.
That was no big deal.
We are there. Whatever awaits you in the Valley of Mines, I hope that you find your way back.
Never fear, I shall return.
Go with Innos. May he always protect you.
I'm not gonna go to the Valley of Mines yet. Because I want to go and get Minecrawler armor for now.
You listen to the wrong people.
I wouldn't have done that. Will you look at that?
What do you want?
Playing the Grand Magician here, eh? I'll tell you something. No matter what you're wearing, I can see right through you. To me, you're just a greasy little idler, nothing more.
Listen to the wrong people.
What's your problem?
I know people of your sort. All talk, no guts. I detest somebody who dresses up all important and brags about his heroic deeds. Just yesterday, I slugged one of the boys here in the mouth because he claimed he could bring down a black troll with one hand tied behind his back.
So what?
What's that supposed to mean? So what? Have you ever seen a black troll, Big Mouth? Do you have any idea how big those monsters are, man? If you just get one step too close to them, they'll tear you to pieces.
Do you really believe that?
I've killed a black troll already.
You're asking for it, huh? I ought to rip your head off. But I've got a better idea. If you're such a great fighter, then prove it.
What's in it for me?
Stupid question. Your honor and your joy in one piece?
That's not a whole lot, is it?
Shall we say, I'll pay you a ton of money if you bring me the hide of a black troll. How's that sound?
Better.
Then what are you waiting for?
I've heard a thing or two.
I've got the hide of a black troll.
Impossible. Show me. Incredible. What do you want for it?
Give me what you got.
Okay. I give you 500 gold pieces and toss in 3 strong healing potions. What do you say?
Done.
It was a pleasure.
Methinks I'm gonna punch you in the face.
What?
That's exactly what you need right now.
I've been too nice to you so far, haven't I?
Show him! Go ahead, hit back! Go ahead, hit back! Ouch! That hurt!
yourself! Go ahead, hit back! Put down that weapon, see?
How's it going?
You don't belong here. You'd better go hang out somewhere else.
Tell me that isn't true.
What's new?
Not much here with us, but ask in the city. I think they're running out of grub.
I'll see about that.
I couldn't care less.
All that matters is strength.
I heard you know how to make armor from crawler plates.
That's right. Who'd you hear that from?
A hunter by the name of Gustav told me. Could you make me armor like that?
Sure. Bring me 10 crawler plates and I'll make you one.
How much do you want for it?
Forget it. I'll do it for nothing. For old time's sake.
I'm no better off myself.
Okay, where's the armor?
You joker. I need the crawler plates first.
He really should have known better.
I've got the crawler plates for the armor.
Good. Give them here.
Okay, where's the armor?
I'll put it together for you. Come back tomorrow.
Of course, we couldn't get away with that. Don't say you didn't know that.
He'll never change.
You listen to the wrong people.
That's the first I've heard of it.
Can I have some more of your stew?
Hey, not so greedy. I'll let you know when I have anything else for you to do, and then you can have more stew. Got it?
No one really wants to hear that.
That's totally obvious.
Now Lee should have interesting reaction to me becoming a mage.
Nothing you can do about it. All that matters is strength.
Of course, we got him in the end.
So, what about my reward?
Here, take this. You deserve it.
He didn't get that from me.
Everything all right here on the farm?
You sanctimonious bastards from the monastery aren't welcome here.
I want to work here as a mercenary.
You? A mercenary? Don't make me laugh. If you were any good as a mercenary, Lee would have told me about you. Now get yourself out of here, pronto.
Who said that? Of course, we got him in the end.
What's new?
The paladins in the city don't care about us farmers. If the orcs attack, we're on our own.
It's been known a long time. I'm not telling you anything new.
You already know why. That's no secret. That all alone. I already thought as much.
Well, it's never a change.
That was no big deal.
You entered the monastery? I'd expected anything but that. You can't become a mercenary anymore now, but who knows, maybe you can do one or two things for me, or me for you. We'll see. In any case, I wish you all the best, but don't even think of pulling the wool over my eyes, got it?
That's been known a long time.
That will never change.
Nobody will
Hey.
do anything for me.
Has anything significant happened lately?
The militia attacks on the neighboring farms are getting more frequent. Only a question of time until my father will intervene.
Show me your...
What can I offer you?
Don't tell me you did. That's all just gossip.
It can't go on like this.
Okay, where's the armor?
I finished it.
That's been
Here it is. Turned out really well, I think.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
I'm not telling you anything new. That's not what I heard.
could tell you.
That's all just gossip.
I think it's time for some rain.
Can't rely on that.
Are you sure you want to go in there? I'm afraid you won't get very far. The orcs are on the other side.
If there's a way into the Valley of Mines, I shall find it.
Good, then go. Go with Innos.
How's the situation?
Everything's quiet. We have the situation under control.
Okay, boys. Go, go, go. You can do it, boys.
Nothing to be had there. 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 Nothing to plunder. Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing there to be had there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to plunder there. Nothing to plunder. Nothing to be had there.
Okay, now I'm not gonna go to the Valley of Mines because I wanna go to Jarkandar first. Now in chapter 2, this place here spawns an amulet. This amulet depends on the faction you join. And there it is. 30 health and 10 mana, which is fantastic for a mage. Because you do want as much mana as possible. Now I know I'm doing some goblin shenanigans, but I'm not gonna do them forever. At least I hope. But you do want as much mana as possible.
Have you got anything else for me to do?
I don't. But you can have... One less monster around.
One less monster around.
been known a long time.
Now I can give the black troll skin to Bosper.
Just like you said.
There you are again.
Nothing surprises me.
I've got a few skins for you.
Wolf skin. That's good. What the hell is this skin?
I ripped a troll off for that one.
That is worth a small fortune. And the hide of a black troll at that. Good work. Come see me again when you have more.
I can't believe that. That's been known a long time.
Don't say you didn't know that.
Show me your where.
That's an open secret.
You just have to listen.
He'd better shut up. He can't take care of anything to himself. That's what I've always said.
Laris is not here because I haven't talked to
That's terrible.
Vatras yet.
He'd better shut up. It's an open secret.
And I do want to return him his ring.
I've delivered your message.
Accept my thanks. And now, pick your reward.
The Brothers of the Ring have sent me to you.
Good. I've been awaiting you. I shall send you through the portal together with the other water mages. You are to track down the former Ore Baron Raven and find out why he has taken the citizens of Corinus. We here shall continue to try and deal with the threat posed by the bandits. Bring this letter to Satyrus. He will set your tasks from now on. May Adonis guide you.
I got the missing ornament from Lord Hagen.
You see? I thought the paladins had it.
And the sea released the land, and there arose all creatures, trees as well as animals.
Someone's got to do the work.
Hey,
Someone's got to do the work.
here's your aquamarine ring.
Good for you. I thought you'd lost it.
But that's terrible. These are bad times.
Can you make me a prophecy?
Yes, time has progressed, and I shall give you a prophecy in return for a few coins.
How much?
For a paltry 100 coins, I shall risk a glance through time for you.
Tell me about the future.
All right, son of bravery. I shall now enter a state of trance. Are you ready? A mercenary. He will need you. A terrible murder. The sinister henchmen. They are coming, searching for you. A guardian will fall, but the three shall unite. Only then shall you receive what is yours. That's all. There's nothing more I can see.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus, by the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen.
Everybody knows by now. I can't take care of everything right. Don't tell this to anyone. Now that's typical, isn't it? I don't believe that. That's terrible. Someone's got to do the work.
Hey! I belong to the Ring of Water now.
As I see, you bear our secret sign, the aquamarine ring, and I see in your eyes that you speak the truth. Very well, I shall accept your entrance into our ranks, but bear in mind that this comes with a great responsibility, and I hope for your sake that you'll do it justice.
Can you teach me anything about magic?
So that you can once again interfere with... No.
Hey, you! About the missing ornaments.
Yes?
I found them.
Well, that's terrific. Now I have them all. Now all we have to do is put them together. We will have to use our combined powers to fit the piece back into a ring. Here, I can give you some gold coins for your trouble. Follow me. There. And now, step aside. The ornament has been put back together. Since you brought us the necessary fragments, you should also set them into the portal. Go to Satyrus and let him give you the reassembled ring. Hopefully, the portal will then open.
Hey, you! Give me the ring. I shall open the portal.
Good. As a new member, you should be granted this honor. However, I'm still waiting for a message from Vatras. Until I receive it, we cannot go.
I have a message from Vatras for you.
Very interesting. All right. Here, take the ring. We shall gather at the portal and wait for you. If Nefarious is right, the portal will open as soon as you insert the ring there.
Good job, boys.
Nothing there to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there.
Adanos be thanked. You are finally here. We thought you would not show up again.
What? How are you already here?
You went through the portal and we followed you. It did not take long before we arrived here. However, you were not there. We have been here for several days.
Several days? How can that be?
After we could not find you anywhere, Nefarious sought to ascertain what might have gone wrong. He seemed to be thoroughly baffled until now. Well, now you are here and can begin your work.
What happened in the meantime?
We have collected many new insights. The earthquakes do indeed appear to be stronger here. We are not very far from their center now. The builders of these old structures erected a city here in their day. So much we can already say. However, for some reason their culture came to an end. But so far, we can only speculate as to why.
What about Raven?
In his letter, Raven spoke of a temple, and that he was trying to get inside. We are unanimously of the opinion that it is a temple of Adanos that Raven seeks to desecrate. The earthquakes are obviously the result of unholy incantations, which keep colliding with a powerful spell. The gates of the temple are magically sealed, and this is the very magic that makes the stone sentinels arise. The temple is defending itself. We must stop Raven before he can penetrate into the Holy of Holies.
What does Raven want in the temple?
We only know that it has to do with a powerful artifact that is somehow connected to Adanos and Beliar. We can certainly assume that he is not up to anything good.
Raven is only a former Ore Baron, not a magician. How can he carry out an invocation like that?
Perhaps it is not he himself, but rather a renegade magician in his pay. One way or another, we must avert the evil.
What happens next?
We shall remain here and continue studying the ancient culture. The old scripts of the builders conceal a great many secrets which we must reveal, if we want to understand what happened here back then. Meanwhile, you must do a few things for us.
Have you found a trace of the missing people?
Only yesterday we found the body of a fisherman. He was lying under one of the ruins to the east. It looks as though the fisherman was from Corinus. You should look into this.
What should I do?
You must find Raven and prevent him from desecrating the temple of Adanos.
You mean I should kill him?
If that is the only way to stop him, then in Adanos' name, yes. On your way, collect all the ancient relics and inscriptions of the builders you can find and bring them to us. We must know more about these people and their demise. Only when we see through Raven's plans can we thwart them. Furthermore, you must find a way to free the slaves.
Is that all? I could do that left-handed.
I know that is much to ask. Regard it as a chance to regain my trust.
I'll get going then.
One more thing. Raven has gathered a large number of bandits about him. In your absence, we have fetched another member of the Ring of Water here. We sent him into the swamp. He did not come back. We suspect that the bandits attack everyone who does not look as they do. So, acquire some of the bandits' armor. That is the only way you'll get close to them without being attacked right away.
Wait a minute. What poor swine did you send into the swamp?
His name was Lance. I'm afraid he did not get very far.
Can you teach me the circles of magic?
You are a magician of fire. What would Pyrocars say about that?
No one needs to know.
I see that you are serious, so I shall comply with your request. However, should I get the impression that our knowledge is in the wrong hands, you will no longer be able to count on my help. So you had better not disappoint me.
I want to learn a higher level of magic.
It is still too soon for you. Come back later.
Later meaning next chapter.
Where will I find bandit armor that fits me?
There seems to be a camp of pirates to the west. As far as we know, they're in contact with the bandits. I do not think that they will attack you if you approach them. Perhaps you can find some help with them.
About Raven.
Do you have anything new to report?
Nothing so far.
I advise you not to underestimate this Raven, do you hear me?
About the relics, I think I have something here for you.
We already know this sort of stone tablet. They'll not get us any further now. There must be more than that.
I'll see whether I can find anything.
Good, but hurry. Time is not our ally. May Adanos protect you.
Wait a minute.
I'm tremendously relieved to see that you have arrived here unscathed.
How is it that you arrived here before me?
We traveled through a curious dimension. Who knows what detours you took?
And now? To the portal again?
We came here directly. It obviously works quite well. Of course, I'll let you know if I have the suspicion that it could be otherwise.
What have you done here up to now?
I'm studying the history of the builders, and I'm trying to understand why they closed the portal. It looks very much as though they wanted to hide the sunken city from the rest of the world. Terrible things happened here many years ago. They were seized by something awful. There was a dreadful civil war shortly before the downfall of the city, if their records can be believed. The streets were in flames, and a flood which devoured everything ultimately sealed the fate of the builders. The few who survived the inferno closed this part of the island in the hope of locking up the chaos.
Did you say that there was a flood?
Adanos himself appeared to them to end the madness. He razed the city to the ground.
What made the builders so agitated?
One of their own devoted himself to evil. He was a great commander named Quahodron. Returning from a successful battle outside the protecting walls of the city, he brought the evil with him. All of his followers fell to the madness a short time later and began to battle with the common folk. The civil war that followed reduced everything to rubble.
And we fools have reopened the portal.
I'm not happy about that either, believe you me. But what choice did we have? If we cannot stop what is happening here, then Corinus will suffer exactly the same fate that once befell the builders of this ancient city.
What do you think we will find here?
I can only speculate about that. You should talk to Satyrus. He has a certain idea.
Can you impart your knowledge of magic to me?
I can instruct you in the creation of runes, and Kronos can sell you the formulas for them. He always has his rune books with him.
Now I absolutely want ice lance. And that's all for now.
Wait a minute. Any new findings?
The builders of these ruins fascinate me. It is just too bad that their language is as dead as they are. Even their mighty rituals and summonings could not save them.
Summonings?
The builders had a strong connection to the spirit world. If I have understood correctly, they believe they were in constant contact with their ancestors. They held regular summonings and rituals to ask the spirits for advice or to gain enlightenment.
The undead that I know never had much to say.
The builders did not create soulless undead such as zombies or other evil creatures. These spirits were the souls of great warriors, priests, and rulers. So far, I have no doubt that they really exist.
How did these spirit summonings work?
The guardians of the dead had their special formulas they used to pacify the spirits. The descriptions I could find here, however, are in part very confusing. Only rarely do I get a clear answer to my questions.
If I see a spirit, I'll let you know.
Yes, I insist on it.
Nice to see you. We feared the worst.
It wasn't all that bad. How's it going?
This is a very dangerous region here. Some of the animals in the area have never been seen by anyone before us. Close by, there is a large swamp that managed to grow for several hundred years without anyone noticing. Not a day goes by that we aren't attacked by beasts from the swamp. I advise you to be careful if you go for a stroll here.
Is there anything new about the Stone Sentinels?
We have already managed to eliminate some of them. They stand there, paralyzed like pillars of salt, and don't budge. But appearances deceive. If you get too close, they'll attack you. There's no doubt that the source of their power can be found here somewhere.
Okay, so I want this book, map, runes. These books are also cool because I don't have to go to a monastery to read what belongs in each circle. So let's see the book for Icelands. I think I need a scroll.
Hey!
There we go.
See? That wasn't so hard.
What is Satyrus mad about? That's interesting.
Hey, you! How's it going?
Listen, curious, don't you think? These teleporter stones don't appear to function, and yet you can hear them hum. Although they aren't active, a certain energy rests in them nevertheless.
What do you think needs to be done to activate them?
I have an idea about that. I just need proof for my suspicion. I had a feeling days ago that I had seen this sort of construction somewhere before. I suspect that we have to supply them with a damn large amount of magical energy to get them back into service.
What could provide enough magical energy?
I can only think of one thing. A magical focus. I mean, one of the 5 focus stones that were used to create the magical barrier in the Valley of the Mines. As far as I know, you had to get them back for us a while ago.
Yes, I can remember. Where are the focus stones now?
They were entrusted to me. I am supposed to keep them safe until we find another use for them. The way it looks, the time is ripe now.
How do these teleporter stones get their power?
The builders were a very highly developed people. They use properties of magic that we have never seen. A network of teleporter stones was built so the builders could move quickly from one place in the city to another. The stones here obviously form a kind of center.
Where have you seen these teleporter stones before?
You were in the penal colony too. Didn't you ever notice those stones? I am quite sure that they still can be found there today.
You said you need proof for your suspicion.
A magical focus should be connected to these stones, but I don't know where.
I've heard enough. Can you teach me your magic skills?
I can show you how to increase your magic power.
Give me a focus stone. I will try to get the teleporters to work.
All right, but be careful with it, you hear? Satyrus will have my head if we lose them.
Hey! Did you expect this here?
Not at all. I'm awestruck at how large the city must have been. Most of the buildings were buried under stone and earth, but the ruins that have survived the ages are spread all over the land. There must have been thousands living here.
Can you teach me your skills?
I can instruct you in the art of alchemy, and I can show you how to teach your will-o'-the-wisp to search for objects.
What will I find out there?
In the east, there's a large fortress in a gigantic swamp. As far as we can judge from here, the bandits have taken refuge there. If I were you, I wouldn't go down there. They've set up many outposts and guards. You'd better avoid the swamp until you have more experience, or find a way to go around the bandits. In the west, we have discovered some pirates. I'm not sure, but I believe they have also discovered us. They don't seem too perturbed by our presence, though.
Tell me more about the area.
What do you want to know?
What is in the north?
If the records of the builders are believed, then you'll find a large valley encircled by cliffs. Drought and desert sand dominate the landscape there.
What will I find if I go to the south?
The land in the south is very rugged. You'll find serpentine paths, waterfalls, and ruins carved out of the rock there.
What was in the east again?
The Great Swamp. The area is very dangerous. Not only are the bandits lurking there, but also extremely dangerous animals. You should be careful.
Were you ever in the west?
No, but the coast must be there somewhere. That's probably where the pirates have their camp. To the east, not far from here, we found the body of a fisherman. You should take a look at it.
Where were the bandits again?
They have a sort of fortress with many outposts in the east. To get to them, you'll have to cross the large swamp.
Where did you see the pirates?
They were running around not too far to the west of here. I think they were hunting.